Everyone, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master, and I'm here with my brother as we crash the tides with modern Merfolk. I'm going to show you how to master the sea. You're going to destroy people. We're going to show what Merfolk has, to show how to master the ocean with Merfolk. And if you like the sound of that, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Before we get into our match, we're going to thank our sponsor, the Manabase.com. And what should you be playing in Modern? Should it be 12-Bolt Steamkin? Well, go find that out by Michael Shapiro's Modern Musings, only on themanabase.com. Your home base for everything Magic the Gathering. You better mention Merfolk in that article. But anyway, don't forget that this week's giveaway is Lord of Atlantis cooking a shish kebab. For details on that, go check out the description below. We did not win the die roll, but we're going to keep this hand. This is a keepable hand. We have turn 1 Ether Vial. It's a weird hand. Doesn't have any beef, but we can draw like a million cards. It would be really good if we get one more land in order to actually cast some things while playing things with Ether Vial. Mountain Go. Also Ugly Mountain Go. Well, maybe not ugly not Ugly Mountain. This looks unusual though. This is a very green mountain. I'm surprised the art direction let them do this. That is very good. So, with Master Waves in hand, the plan will be to tick this thing up to 4, and then hard cast Phantasmal Images with our Master of Waves. Angel of Death. Okay, so what bad thing's going to happen? Runaway Steamkin. This is the new hotness right now. If you cast a red spell, and this thing has fewer than 3 +1/+1 counters, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Remove 3 counters. Add 3 red mana. I actually have never played against this deck before. I know, just like Michael Shapiro said, what are the hot decks right now in Modern? This is one of them.
Is that a new card?
Yes, it is. It's a new card being played in 12-Bolt. Okay, so I really want to make my land drops, so I'm going to peek here. And I sort of want to know what I'm up against. So Lightning Bolt, Fiery Temper, and Bedlam Reveler. That's an awkward hand. Did not draw land.
It's alright. You'll be casting creatures next turn.
I will totally stabilize with Master of Waves. So my plan is to chump block the thing like as much as possible. If we draw a land, we're in good shape. I can keep casting Silver Gills and chump blocking. Like we just need to get Master of Waves. Oh boy.
To your face.
So this is like Champion of the Parish, except it can be exchanged for mana. That's what it's trying to tell me. Okay, just out of curiosity, are you going to bolt this thing? Just trying to bait my opponent to bolt this. Maybe that's a bad thing to do, because it will make this thing bigger. I didn't think about that. But then they could have just bolted my face anyway. Do you know what? I am gonna block. I think we need to save the time.
And the life.
Yeah, and the life. Like all these Silver Gill Adepts don't matter. When we play Master of Waves,
it's over.
And get Phantasmal Image on there, copy Master of Waves, then get another Phantasmal Image. Like they will not survive this. They will not. Not happening. So again, we want to draw land so we can cast more creatures. That is not good.
It's not bad.
Okay, so that's going to be a problem. So they can Lightning Bolt this, then play Bedlam Reveler next turn and Fiery Temper. And then draw a bunch of cards. I think at my upkeep, I'm going to put Silver Gill Adept in play just so I can draw a card so I can just try to play another Silver Gill Adept. Oh, did you draw a land for the turn? because otherwise you'd play Bedlam Reveler.
This guy's just bolting you out.
Yes.
Burn doing what it do.
Oh yeah, so there is a Bedlam Reveler. Plus land. So our opponent will play both these things. But why not play that in advance? Oh, Oh yeah, you have to spend the mana. I forgot. Yeah, you need to spend some mana to do this. Gotcha. Great synergy. Now I'm very concerned about the future of this game.
You can turn it around.
Something really stupid. I could copy the Bedlam Reveler with Phantasmal Image, discard my hand, draw 3 cards. Don't know how much that's gonna do for me. I'm going to. I need to draw more cards, so I'm gonna put Silvergill Adept in play. Something that would really help is Merfolk Trickster on a land.
Spreading Seas.
Really, what? Well, it
Draws a card.
does not do anything for me right now. There's the Merfolk Trickster.
Show it to him.
I don't want to show it to him. Like, there's another problem of just getting burned out now. Just send bolts to my face. That's not complicated, see? Mm-hmm. Yikes. Well, I mean, if this is all... apparently it's not. Oh, well, why even... Why, whatever. So I don't... This was not an indication of how good their deck was. It was an indication of how... Well, I want to say it's not how poor our deck was. But we drew a bunch of cards. We could not find a second land. Because all I need to do is chump block that stupid thing. And, like, if we get to our next turn, like, we're in good shape.
Counters are strong here.
I do believe so. Counterspells will be good. I like Deprive. I don't like Spreading Seas at all. Don't think I like Mistcaller either. Peak. Well, they're not playing with Eidolon, so Peak might be better than I think it is. I don't think I need anything else.
Surgically extract all those bolts out of there.
Do you know what? Maybe Spreading Seas is better than I think. Maybe Spreading Seas is better than, say, Peak. Anything else? Maybe not. On the play, that is. How good is it on the play? Like, doesn't affect the Steamkin too much. Because everything costs red. There's not a lot of... But everything also costs 1 mana. Oh, but I think they have Metamorphose in this deck as well.
You have time to think about it.
I'll just play with 2. This hand is fine. Keep it. Of course, if we can top deck some lands, it'll be great, but no guarantee of that. I don't think Spell Pierce will be good on turn 1. They have a lot of 1-mana creatures. I will counter this. It's possible it screws them over big time, especially since they mulliganed. I think I'll start off with Lord of Atlantis so that if they play a creature on their turn, I can Merfolk Trickster it in the future.
Land pass.
Yeah, that's a good sign. Okay, Tectonic Edge is good because it allows us to curve out into Master of Waves. I might as well play Merfolk Trickster, keep pressure on the board. They probably have Fiery Temper now up for Lord of Atlantis.
Card draw.
I guess I could play this right now to find a Spell Pierce.
Or Deprive.
I like Merfolk Trickster. Anything that will slow our opponent down is good. Our opponent clearly does not have enough burn spells in order to burn us out. 5 cards in hand, ain't doing anything. Countering that Faithless Looting probably really ruined them. They were depending on that thing to resolve. Their hand is like probably like double Bedlam Reveler and then 3 unplayable cards. Okay, Desperate Ritual. Getting desperate. Oh, Anger of the Gods. Alright, gods are angry. I don't mind that exchange, because it doesn't feel like they're getting any... I mean, they don't have any pressure on us. Land? Oh, we got the land. Here comes Master Waves. Try to anger that away. I dare you.
Bolts, nothing. Lightning Axe, Lightning Helix.
Yeah, none of those cards in this deck. Anger of the Gods for... Oh, okay. Anger of the Gods to get rid of my 1 elemental token. There's Fiery Temper.
Whatever you gotta do, bro.
The problem is we're going to have to draw next turn. That's the problem. I don't think I can take advantage of this.
Just keep rolling them out.
Keep the Merfolk Trickster in my hand. So that just, I don't know, in case they have anything. Well, they don't need it. They don't need to see anything more. We got the Master of Waves.
That's it.
Master Waves is enough. Okay, so on the draw... Do they have any 1/1 creatures at all? They have Swift Spear. The stupid Lava Runner. Is Surgical good at all? I don't think I want to deal damage to myself. Okay, so Spreading Seas on the draw is just going to be hell. So I might as well bring in something to play on turn 1. Anything else on the draw that's going to be hell? Deprive is probably not beautiful, but I guess we're just going to keep it. Maybe Peak is worth a lot more than I think right now in this matchup. It's my first time playing against it. This hand's unplayable. Ugh!
Better keep.
I'm not drawing that land often, though. So, 25% of the time, that land is not coming. It's a very scary proposition. But I do have something to play on turn 1. This hand could race them. Play something on turn 1, Lord attack. And if they don't attack our creatures, then we could try maybe get away with the game. Anyway, I'll keep it. Oh, that's good. Okay, I'll keep that on the draw.
Mountain Pass.
No, Faithless Looting. Can't Spell Pierce at this game. It definitely put a huge hurt on them last time. Huge hurt. Gut Shot. Hold on, this thing, it's a Phoenix. At the beginning of combat, if you've cast 3 or more instant or sorcery spells this turn, return it from the graveyard to the battlefield. So that's a little bit more of a reason I play Surgical Extraction. Oh! Hold on. Return it from the graveyard to the battlefield, so Mistcaller ruins this thing. So hopefully they don't play 3 instants or sorcery cards next turn. Oh, nothing. Excellent. Alright, let's catch up, people. Let's catch up against this stupid deck. Another Deprive. Alright, pass. Okay, please play 3. Or I don't know if I want them to play 3 instants or sorceries anymore. Well, I'm not going to hold up Mistcaller. That's just insane. I have to get pressure on the board while they're stuck on lands. And we've got Deprive, so if we draw 1 island, they're probably doomed. There it is, people. You heard it from me first. It's over. This game is over. Eat my Mistcaller! Maybe signing out Mistcaller was a mistake then, going last game. I probably should have played Master of the Pearl Trident.
What is going on here? He's going to be in discarding soon. He's got too many cards.
Hey, when you play with fire, you get burned. You get burned.
You hear that, Andrew?
Yeah. Well, he plays with lands, so nothing happens. You get burned as well.
Yeah, you have to go to cleanup.
Yeah. Oh, can't even cast Tormenting Voice. Maybe I should have just played the Merfolk Trickster end of turn. No.
Well, he's about to get steamrolled. Anger of the Gods is only going to... No, he can't.
Can't even play Anger. Anger ain't happening.
I guess that Faithless Looting was just donuts.
See, now I'm a point short. I have to tap out to play Merfolk Trickster next turn. Probably doesn't matter. Like, they're so dead. Yeah, we win the match. You know, I don't care how. So yeah, that is definitely going to be the lesson today. When you play with fire, you get burned. When you play with fire, you get burned. Yeah, keep that in mind, Day 2 Dread. You keep that in mind. So I have no shame beating them like this, because this is basically how we lost in game 1. So we had 2 non-games, and in the one game that we actually had, we spell pierced them. So it looks like they're really weak to, like, if their deck might depend on getting things like Tormenting Voice and Faithless Looting to resolve, because otherwise then the deck just doesn't do anything. That's interesting to note. So Mistcaller, I don't know about bringing Flamewake Phoenix in, but Mistcaller looks like it's way better than I thought it was. So Arc-Light Phoenix says, at the beginning of combat on your turn, if you've cast 3 or more instant or sorcery spells this turn, return it from the graveyard to the battlefield. That's not an option. So they may not play 3 instant or sorceries before combat. Or actually, do you know what? It's hard to tell now, because if they're going to play 3 or more instant or sorcery spells this turn, they're probably aiming at least one of them on Mistcaller. So Mistcaller is only good if you have a Vial on 1. I'll have to think. I'm going to have to ponder about this, how good Mistcaller is in this matchup. Certainly not all the spells can target Mistcaller. You got things like Tormenting Voice and Faithless Looting, and I believe Manamorphose. So, you know, there's things to think about in Gut Shot. Not going to kill anything if we've got our Lord of Atlantis, Master of the Pearl Trident. I wonder if they brought that in. Or I can't remember that. I think that's main decked. I actually think Gutshot is fine against Merfolk. Kills Silvergill Adept, can kill Mistcaller on like turn 1. Also kills Phantasmal Image, so long as I didn't copy Master of Waves. So anyway, don't forget this week's giveaway is Lord of Atlantis cooking shish kebab. Details for that are in the description below. We're going to thank all my patrons supporting me on Patreon. Thank you very much, patrons. And we're going to thank our sponsor, themanabase.com. This has been Nikachu with his brother, putting the fire out with Merfolk and Modern.